is that the head is always in front, always at the front. The tail is always at the back. You know also that the decision-making happens in the head. Where the head goes, the whole body has to go with it. So, when Moses says to God's people that God will make you the head, what does that imply? You'll be part of the decision makers. He said you won't be tail. They don't make decisions at the tail. The tail is dragged around. It's behind everything else. Church was never designed to be tail. God's people cannot be tail. The church was not designed to be dragged around by society, dragged around by pop culture. The church was not designed to be a reactionary force, waiting for other people to seize the initiative and then praying that God should come and help us so they won't drag us all over the place. The church was not designed to be dragged around by the political system, dragged around by the educational system or the entertainment industry. Church was designed to be head. That's where the creativity happens. In fact, the church was not designed to react to culture being created by other people. The church was designed to create culture. Because the creativity, the innovation happens in the head. The big problem is when we don't understand our calling like that, then the church becomes the slowest organization to change. I understand why. Because principally the church deals with revelation. Revelation. So the reason why we don't change easily is because it is God that told us. Yes. It is God that said it. Fine. God said it. What is God saying? Revelation is progressive. Okay? So, as I share this, that's what I have in mind. And I sense that there are some huge opportunities ahead of us, just around the corner. Did I hear you say amen? Amen. I'm going to use Israel as illustration, especially the move from Egypt to Canaan. We know one generation of Israel came out of Egypt but could not go into Canaan. And Hebrews chapter 4, verses 1 and 2 says, "Let us therefore fear, lest the promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to have come short of it." Let us fear, so that what happened to them should not happen to us. We need to pay attention to that. Because of the adult generation that came out of Egypt, only 2 people made it in. God waited 40 years for a whole generation to perish. He buried them in the sands of the desert. That's amazing. So is it possible that there are things God should be doing now that he cannot do because we're not ready? Like Israel wasn't ready? That's what I'm concerned about. That's why this is important. So I've been studying, I've been researching, trying to find out what was it that stopped them from fulfilling the destiny that God had for them. The things that stopped Israel from entering the promised land still have the potential to stop us also. We need to bear that in mind. So, back to the church and the design. I read Ephesians chapter 1, verses 20 to 23. I love it in the Message Bible. Ephesians 1, 20 to 23. It says, all this energy issues from Christ. God raised him from death and set him on a throne in deep heaven, in charge of running the universe, everything from galaxies to governments, no name and no power exempt from his rule. Amen. Christ is king over everything. He is Lord over everything. And then it says, and not just for the time being, but forever. He is in charge of it all, has the final word on everything. At the center of all this, Christ